Hey guys, so I'm pretty excited because I just found my Final Fight cabinet. So I'm gonna get this thing home and gonna put it together and give you my review of it. So pretty stoked. Just found it at Walmart. They indicated to me that they actually had 3 or 4 more in the back. So if you're looking around for these, good idea is to go, and if you don't see them on the shelf, ask if they have them in the back and have them go back and look. So they also told me that when they scan them, they're scanning all the Arcade1Ups together. So you may want to just ask an employee to go and physically ask them, you know, to physically go look for it in the back. So here's mine. I'm gonna go home and put it together. Hey guys, so I finally got my Final Fight put together. Pretty excited about that. I think this is probably gonna be one of my favorite cabinets. I was pretty excited about my Mortal Kombat cabinet, which is awesome. And again, if you've seen my other videos, obviously I have some of the other machines as well. I've decided in this location just to have these 3 machines here. I think they look great. If you take a look at this cabinet, the artwork is pretty awesome. When you look at the marquee as well as the screen, the side art is pretty awesome as well. And again, pretty basic joysticks. We're going back to just the ball joysticks like they were on the Street Fighter cabinet. Again, this cabinet is also, again, another Capcom cabinet, just like your Street Fighter. And we're gonna go ahead and fire it up for the first time and go ahead and play, see how it goes. I love this part. Oh yeah. So with the Mortal Kombat machine, this menu is a little more updated, and they have some sound effects on the Mortal Kombat cabinet. Looks like here you don't have any sound effects per se, but again, your games that you have are Final Fight, Ghosts and Goblins, 1944 Loop Master, and Strider. So let's fire up and see Final Fight. I'm going to go ahead and skip through the narration at the beginning and see if we can get going. It's pretty loud, so I'm going to put it on the quieter volume here. I'm going to be Hager. The joystick does pretty good. It responds well. You can, it clicks a little bit different than the Street Fighter joysticks. You can tell that they've upgraded these, which is nice. Well, the criticism of the early cabinets were that these joysticks were kind of weak. Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, so that gives you a good example of the gameplay for Final Fight that we've all been waiting for. I'm going to go ahead and hold this first player button for 5 seconds to go to the main menu. And let's try Ghosts and Goblins. This is a game that cost a lot of money to play in the arcade because notoriously we would all have a hard time getting anywhere on this game. We'd spend a lot of money playing this thing. But it's true to form. It's just like it was in the arcade. I can see I'm going to spend hours playing this one. Again, it's very responsive. And I'm dead. All right, we're going to go to the menu and try 1944. To be honest, this is the game that I was most excited about on this particular cabinet. 1944 is in the series of the 1940, the 1942, but this is 1944, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this does. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Let's see how this does. The screen, just like with the Mortal Kombat, you can tell that they've upgraded and somehow adjusted these screens a little bit. The contrast is much better than the earlier cabinets, and the quality is just much better. This is awesome. Try some missiles. It's cool because you can do 2-player on this one, which is a lot of fun. I probably used my missiles too early. And I'm dead. All right, let's go back to the main menu. That was a lot of fun to play. Lastly, we're gonna go to Strider. We'll just play this for a minute. Again, this is just like it was in the arcade. This is, when Strider came out, it was pretty ahead of its time. And anyway, again, the controls are pretty responsive, and this will be another fun one to play. So anyway, my quick review is that I'm pretty dang excited that I bought this one, and I suggest that any of you that are building your home arcades, you go out and grab Final Fight. I want to just talk about the way I was able to get this, is that I've been going to the different Walmarts and asking if they had them, and I've had multiple employees tell me no, that they didn't have them, and I've been asking them to go check in the back. And this particular Walmart that I went to, they went and looked in the back, and I told them specifically to look for Final Fight, and they brought it out for me, and they told me they had 6 in the back that they just received in the last couple days, but they didn't have them on the floor. So I think what we're seeing is that a lot of these folks are not putting stuff out on the floor, and if you go to your Walmart and don't see them there, they've got them in the back, and that goes for the Final Fight as well as the Mortal Kombat machine. So make sure you're just asking. I also went on BrickSeek trying to find this and couldn't locate it anywhere. Again, I've been looking for the past couple weeks as other folks have been posting that they received their machine, but I think these are being distributed more widely now. So get out there and get it and have some fun. See you next time.